Well, this song's about the river of no return, speaking of rafting. The Nez Perce Indians, they all named it the river of no return because obvious reasons. They would just, somebody went down, they never came back. Same with Lewis and Clark. They were looking for a shortcut to the Pacific Ocean, or at least not a shortcut, but just a way to get there, a waterway. It stopped them cold. Well, they eventually found the Columbia River. No, and it's not about the movie Marilyn Monroe and Robert Mitchum, you know, River of No Return. This song's about the loggers. They're in Salmon City. They're building railroads and cities, and they need the lumber. They took that timber and they stuck it in the river right there in Salmon City and hoped that by the time it got down to Riggins, it would just be an easy float into the sawmill. Yeah, that was trouble. This all it did was just create a lot of log jams on the main fork of the Salmon. The River of No Return section is now a log jam. So what they did was they strapped all that timber together, rough sawed it, and turned them into scows with a sweep on each end. You know the boats that haul all your gear down the river? These are all timber, solid 5 tons of wood. Long before there were rubber rafts. I'm not making this stuff up. And it was a job. And if they made it alive all the way to the other end, the money was so good, it would take them months to come all the way from Salmon around, Boise wasn't there, coming all the way around through Twin Falls and back up to Salmon City just to make that run again. It was a long way around. But it was good money, and in those days, if you weren't finding gold, you rode timber down the roughest river in the country. When you go down that river, you may never come back. So many disappeared, we just lost track. The river can take you to a watery grave. Did they do it for the thrill or the money they made on that river? No return, it's a one-way street. You quickly learn on that river. No return. 4 tons of lumber, 2 men on a boat. They did their best trying to stay afloat. The strongest men knew how to survive. They always made it to the end, dead or alive on that river. No return, it's a one-way street. You quickly learn on that river. No return. They were flat-bottom boats. They called them a scow. Through the turbulent water they would plow. 2 hands on a sweep, hold on tight. With a little luck you'll be alright on that river. Ooh, on that river. No return. No return. Well, if you made it to Riggins, there were big dividends. Then back to Salmon City and do it again. The echoes linger of the men who tried. There's no turning back, is what they cried on that river. No return, it's a one-way street. You quickly learn on that river. No return. No return. No return. You see, even Lewis and Clark, 1805, said that torrent of water was hard to survive. A route to the ocean looking pretty bleak. They all turned around at Carmen Creek on that river. No return, it's a one-way street. Now you quickly learn on that river. No return. No return. There were steep canyon walls, the white tide water turns. It didn't really matter how much money you earned. Then as Pierce knew, for 1,000 years the river would bring you a whole lot of tears. On that river, no return, it's a one-way street. You quickly learn on that river, no return, 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 no return on that river. Thank you.